last like 10 weeks I've been focusing on PULEV. Do you know what I mean? And a real boxer, and I wanted to always show like my boxing skills, someone who I can box with, because I think our styles would have gelled well, you know, because it shows some finesse, some head movement around his jab. But now I've got someone who's like a fighter boxer who's a bit more works on the inside, swings and hooks and stuff like that. So I've just got to kind of change my mindset a bit, but still box. But I know I've got to whip him around the inside and stuff. But I just hope I can still show like my boxing technique as well, because I like showing what I'm capable of doing against boxers, and this is a completely different style. So I just hope I can still look good.
Harder fight?
I think he's tougher. You know, someone like you can keep on punching, but like some people you punch, they take 2 steps back. I think he takes 2 steps forward, and still wants to hit you with a few combos. So I think that's what makes it tough.
What do you know about Takam? Like, did you ever have him in for sparring? I know there was talk of you maybe fighting him a couple of years ago.
There was only talk of me fighting him a couple of years ago, but I've never had him in for sparring, unfortunately. But in a way, it's good because now we're fighting. I know his game. He said he wanted to fight me as well, so that's someone who believes that they can beat me. And I just know that like he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain, and that's a dangerous person anyway. You know.
Does it disrupt your preparation? What are we like less than 2 weeks out? How does it affect how you prepare now for it?
That's what I mean, is that mentally I've been preparing like to show some boxing skills against a boxer like PULEV, because he's come through an Olympic system. You know, he's a bronze medalist. He's got the Eastern European style, which is like a Klitschko, very good boxers. And I was really looking forward to putting on a performance and like boxing someone, jabbing, right hands here. But now I've got someone who's a bit more Tyson-like, rounded, shorter, and like working on like Takam's a bit more like rolls on the inside, hooks here. He loves the left hook, so I've got to kind of prepare for someone who's going to be throwing hooks over my jabs, hooks over my right hands and stuff like that. So it's a completely different style, but I still have to try and look good doing it.
You're obviously looking to cap what's been a great year for you, but obviously any slip-ups here put a line through all the big plans for next year.
That's what's scary. That's what's dangerous, because everyone like is interested in what's going to happen in the future, but if I can't get past Takam, then it puts a massive dent in what's going on. You know?
Was there any cynicism on your part when you heard that PULEV was injured so close to the fight? Did you wonder, is he definitely injured here?
You'd always think that, because it's like we all face injuries or niggles, and like just crack on in it. That's the mindset though. But everyone's different, and for a world title challenge, you want to be 100%. So I respect that. I respect it.
Just one final one. Luis Ortiz was supposed to be a WBA mandatory. Has obviously been suspended for failing another drugs test. What's your view on that, and what's the situation now with the WBA?
I don't really have a view on it as such, but I just put myself in a situation to think if that was me, I think I'd be severely punished. And with the WBA, whoever my mandatory is, I'll have to fight them. So I don't know how long his ban's for, but if it's up by the time me and him have to rock and roll, it'll be AJ versus Ortiz sometime down the future. But for now, I hope he can sort out the situation he's facing.
Just one final one. It's a hot topic at the moment. We saw in Stuttgart, we saw Groves Cox, we saw in Warsaw, bad crowd trouble. Is it?
The thing is, people don't know if that fight actually happened within the arena, because the guy, the Warsaw one, because you never know. But then there were some issues in the town centre, and apparently he came into the boxing venue to try and get help, and they resuscitated him in the boxing venue. So I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but problems happen in nightclubs, problems happen in boxing arenas, problems happen in all sorts of venues. And it's not like, for instance, people go clubbing to have a good time, people go to boxing to watch the boxing, but it's just sometimes people that bring bad energy. It's not the venue or what's happening that night, it's just certain things take place that are out of people's control, and innocent people get caught up in the mix. So
no big problem in boxing?
I don't think it's boxing, I just think there's always one or two individuals, that's all, you know.